Hello and thank you for starting the week with your weather station. I'm Bodie Brooks.
And I'm Christina Jensen. Our top story at 5 as we draw closer to the peak of severe weather season here in the Arklamas. The potential for our first significant severe weather event is right around the corner.
Wednesday could bring the potential for heavy rains, hail, and possible tornadoes. NBC's head meteorologist Brian Briggs brings you a refresh on what you need to know to keep you and your loved ones safe.
Wednesday could be a busy day of severe weather all across the Arklamas. Here are some tips that you need to know before the storm. The first is knowing where you are on the map. Watches and warnings are issued by county and parish, so knowing where you are on the map can help give you extra seconds or even minutes to get to safety. Then there's knowing the difference between a watch and a warning. For a watch, the name gives it away. Watches are issued hours before storms develop, and this is your heads up that conditions are coming together for severe weather. For a warning, this means a storm is ongoing and is either producing or capable of producing severe weather. Typically, this means you have minutes or even seconds to get to shelter. Speaking of taking shelter, know where to take shelter once a warning is issued. In a home or sturdy building, a basement or safe room is the best option. Many residents in the Arklamas do not have basements, so an interior room on the bottom floor away from windows is recommended. If you do not live in a sturdy building, try to move to one safely prior to a warning being issued. If you cannot do that, try to put as many walls between you and the outside as possible. Keep a severe weather kit close by that includes a helmet, change of clothes, and emergency supplies, such as food, water, and medications. Now, if you're not in a sturdy building, such as a car, remember not to take shelter under bridges and overpasses to avoid hail and tornadoes. It's also not recommended to take shelter in a ditch due to the flooding risk. Reporting, I'm meteorologist Brian Briggs.
Another tip is to have several ways to receive weather alerts. One way is by tuning into NBC 10 and Fox 14 as meteorologists cut in on air. But if you lose TV signal or power, weather apps are another helpful resource. This includes our KTVE KARD weather app as well as the National Weather Service. Also use a NOAA weather radio, which can also be found online.
NBC 10